thrilling with excitement, trembling with horror, and throbbing with emotion.
Alright, and welcome to AZW Action. As it is Zenith of Pro Wrestling, we have Boomstick taking on Roughhouse Jolly, Stalwart Division Tournament Action, Phase 6 of the matches, or Round 6 if you prefer. Now, if you missed out on Phase 5, that was all in a single video called Saturdays Are Savage. That was an experiment I did on doing a single video show format for AZW. I didn't care for the way it turned out, and in the long run, I think in terms of both for myself and all of you watching, individual videos are really the best way to go. Now, there were some positives to doing a single show, but I think that the positives of doing individual videos for each match outweigh the positives of the big long videos. Unless it's, you know, a special thing. I have thought about maybe down the line doing like a pay-per-view type of thing with the new paid content system on YouTube, so that, you know, maybe I would do like a Supercard show on like a Friday night for $1, and then on Monday I'll just put it up for free. Something like that. Or maybe the paid version will be early access and have some extra matches, because I'm not sure how that system works. I haven't looked into it a lot. This is purely speculation for down the line. But I'm letting you know about it because it's something I was thinking about doing. Maybe. Just depends. So, that's all that nonsense out of the way. Let's get into the match. We've got, as I said, Boomstick taking on Roughhouse Jolly. The 6th phase of the tournament here. And so far their standing is Boomstick at 4-1 and Roughhouse at 3-2. No, 2-3. 2-3. However, you might think that means Roughhouse has already been eliminated from the tournament. Actually, he hasn't. He is still in this. For one simple reason. So far, there are only 2 wrestlers in the tournament who have better than a 3 record, which is Boomstick and Wiz. Roughhouse is in a match with Boomstick right now. If he wins this one, he goes up to 3-3. And his last match, 8 guys, 7 rounds of matches, is against Wiz. And there was a great big splash on the outside, folks. Holy helly Bobby Doodly Doo. And a swinging neck breaker. Roughhouse is bringing the rough tonight. or whenever you happen to be watching.
30,
Not afraid to get a little
50,
hardcore or
60,
savage heart division here.
70,
Not afraid to get a little savage.
80,
And they need to get in the ring there. Boomstick, okay. Kind of cutting it close there, Boomstick. 18. Okay, so here's how Roughhouse can still actually stay in this. If he beats Boomstick and Wiz, he'd go to 5-2. Now, that he could actually end up with the best win record, because obviously, of course, you know, if he beats Wiz, that means he's going to go better than a tie with him, and even if he ties with Boomstick, if he wins this one match, he's beat him Boomstick. So if he ties with Boomstick at the end at 5-2, then he actually wins the tournament because he beat Boomstick in their match together. Now, that is entirely based on the outcome of this match. Whether or not he stays alive in the tournament depends on the outcome of the next match, because he has already had his match against Wraith, who, there's 1, 2, only a 2 count. Now, Wraith currently is at 3-2. And
2,
the reason that the next match is important is because if Roughhouse wins this one, he goes up, as I said, 3-3.
7,
But that means that the best record he could have, I was mistaken, it was 4-3. Could be his best record.
11,
So if
12, 13,
Boomstick,
14,
actually, if Boomstick wins his last match, he would still win the tournament. And I had my matches off because Boomstick right now is standing at 4-1.
17,
He would have to lose this match and his last match. But Roughhouse can stay alive by winning this match and his next match, but then he is still, whether or not he could win this is determined on whether Boomstick loses here and his next match, and whether or not Wraith wins or loses his next 2 matches as well. Okay, that's actually the situation. I was a bit off on my win-losses there. Sorry about that. I'm trying to keep everything straight in my head here. Although I have notes, I don't know why I never pick the stupid things up when I'm recording until I need them. Off topic. So, Roughhouse can win this match, go up to 3-3. If Wraith loses his next match, that keeps him at 3-3 as well. That means they have the same record. And since if Boomstick loses his last match and remains with a record, or sticks at a record of 4-3, and Roughhouse wins his last match, going up to the same record of 4-3, then Roughhouse, having beaten Boomstick in their match together, would actually win. Now, Wiz won his last match, going up to 4-2. Obviously, if he loses against Roughhouse, that'll also put him at 4-3, but he'll have lost to Roughhouse as well, which will mean he also would win in that situation. Wraith's match is important because he is, as I said, is standing at 3-2. If he wins his next match, that takes him up to 4-3 already, or 4-2 already. And Roughhouse lost to Wraith, which would mean that he cannot win the tournament. So, not an easy path to victory for Roughhouse, but he is still alive in this tournament, and he has been in pretty solid control through this match. There's been a couple of rough spots where Boomstick started getting some momentum back in his favor. Ooh, there is a rope drop clothesline, but Boomstick getting up pretty quickly there. There's a Hurricane Rana with a pin. 1, 2. Only 2 count. But as I said, a Boomstick getting a little bit of offense here and there, but I think that interaction on the outside early on, especially that splash, I think that must have taken something out of Boomstick, because he has not been as dominant in this match as he has been in some of his previous matches. Now, obviously, he lost to Wiz in their first match, which was their first match of the tournament. But since then, he has had, although they have not all been, none of them have actually been cakewalk matches, I don't think. He has been pretty dominant through the rest of his performance here in the tournament. 18, 19, ooh, wow, that was close. Firing back, getting chopped away though. Catch of the foot, thrown down. Boomstick might be trying to make a comeback here. Not saying he's out of this match yet, that he's done here, but oh, roll up. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Boomstick kicked out. But I'd have to say that splash definitely took something out of him. Reversal on the whip in the corner. Good old-fashioned body slam. Roughhouse right back up. Oh, he's going for that rope drop clothesline again. Oh, and it looks like he caught him right on the throat area. Pretty hard there. Oh, and there is, a huge leg drop. Boomstick getting up. Lunges in with a clothesline. Desperation move. Manages to nail it. Going for a neck breaker there. There's a roll up. 1, 2, 3. And Roughhouse wins. Roughhouse stays alive. Boomstick drops 4-2. Roughhouse goes 3-3. But with this win, he stays alive in the tournament. So all eyes now are on the Wraith AVGN Angry Video Game Nerd match coming up next. And that's going to determine whether or not Roughhouse stays in this tournament or is eliminated. And, of course, a big match for both of them because both standing at 3-2, AVGN and Wraith both at 3-2. If they want to stay alive in this tournament, it really depends on the outcome of that match, obviously. Because if they hope to catch up to Boomstick, then they need to stay in it. Now, I'll just leave it there, and I have their match to talk about their positioning in the tournament so far and what they need to do to stay alive in it. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Give that like button a body slam for me. Leave your comments, suggestions, anybody you'd like to see. No wrestlers from that company. Japanese wrestlers, I'll consider it. Indie wrestlers, I'll consider it. But no one from that company. Okay. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to see, not wrestler related, any kind of matches you'd like to see, if there's any division you'd like to see more of, anything like that, constructive criticism, suggestions, requests, anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment. I'll see what I can do. And like I said, body slam that like button for me. Don't forget to subscribe so you know when AZW has new videos coming out, and I do some other stuff here and there, gameplay videos and sometimes some cooking stuff and stuff about writing. I like a variety of different things, so I put up a variety of different videos, but AZW for right now is my mainstay, I'd have to say. So I think that covers everything for all of you new viewers, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.